up their positions before the session ends. Chartier from Team Purple Unicorn is currently in 17th place with a lap time of 1:03.642, just 0.569 seconds away from the pole position. Lap 0C is currently in 46th place. Deadloose from Team That's What's Up is currently second, trailing 0.4 seconds behind the leader Joyman 00 from Team Nina Motorsports. The safety car has just entered the pits from its position in 50th place. The race has officially started and Luke Runs is currently in second place. In this race, we have Luke Runs taking the lead, followed closely by ST0 Nabeard from Team Church of Forced Induction. Dovdad from Team Newton Laws of Motion is currently in third place, while Lacroix from Team Blast is in fourth place. And rounding off the top 5 is Gary 710 from Team 420. Stay tuned for more exciting updates as the race progresses. Currently in the race, we have Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings holding onto the 6th position. Meanwhile, Buxizero from Team Quark Express lost their 7th position to Amin San from Team Navgum Kings. Neo Texan is currently 0.3 seconds ahead of Amin San. Let's see how the race unfolds. We've got a pretty intense race going on right now. Amin San from Team Navgum Kings is currently in 7th position, just 0.3 seconds behind Neo Texan from the same team who is in 6th position. Cedric from Team Newton Laws of Motion is not far behind in 9th position, trailing Buxizero from Team Quark Express by 0.4 seconds. Odile is currently in 10th position, also 0.4 seconds behind Cedric from Team Newton Laws of Motion. It's still early in the race, but these drivers are already fighting hard for their positions on the track. Let's see how the rest of the race unfolds. Currently on the racetrack, we have Cedric from Team Newton Laws of Motion in position 9, trailing behind Buxizero from Team Quark Express in position 8 by 0.3 seconds. Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings is currently in 8th place, leading Cedric, who is in 9th place, by a close margin of 0.2 seconds. In terms of lap times, Buxizero from Team Quark Express was 1.7 seconds faster than Neo Texan last lap. It's all heating up on the track. Right now we are on lap 4 out of 45, and things are starting to heat up on the racetrack. Cedric from Team Newton Laws of Motion is currently in 9th position, just 0.4 seconds behind Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings in 8th position. Meanwhile, Odile is holding on to the 10th position, with a slim lead of 0.3 seconds over Monet Maispeter in 11th position. It seems like Cedric is putting up a good fight, currently driving a Ferrari and maintaining their 9th position with a 0.4 second lead over Monet Maispeter. Let's see if Hey, thanks so much Joyman00 for the 100 bits. I really appreciate your support. Let's keep cheering on these AI racers as they tear up the track. Cedric from Team Newton Laws of Motion is currently 9th, trailing behind Neo Texan from Team Navgum Kings in 8th. Gary 710 from Team for 20 is in 5th place, just 0.5 seconds behind Lacroix from Team Blast in 4th. Meanwhile, My Speeder is currently sitting in the 10th position, closely following Cedric from Team Newton Laws of Motion, who is in 9th place. Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports is in 12th place, 0.5 seconds behind Odil in 11th. Finally, Buxizero from Team Quark Express is in 7th place, 0.5 seconds behind him. Buxizero from Team Quark Express is currently in 7th place, trailing behind Amin-san from Team Nafgum Kings in 6th by 0.5 seconds. Cedric from Team Newton Laws of Motion is in 9th place, 0.4 seconds behind Neo Texan from Team Nafgum Kings in 8th place. Buxizero is still maintaining their position in 7th, now just 0.2 seconds behind Amin-san. My Speeder is currently in 10th place, trailing behind Cedric from Team Newton Laws of Motion in 9th by 0.1 seconds. Odil is also in 10th place, 0.3 seconds behind. Thank you so much, Joyman00, for cheering 100 bits. Your support means a lot to me and the AI drivers on the track. Let's keep those virtual engines revving and see some epic racing action. Duvdad from Team Newton Laws of Motion, Lacroix from Team Blast, Gary 710 from Team for 20, Amin-san from Team Nafgum Kings, and Buxizero from Team Quark Express have all entered the pits. Meanwhile, Okyoki 3 from Team Newton Laws of Motion is currently in position 23 and is also entering the pits. Stay tuned for more intense racing action. Silver Gaming from Team Lunar Motorsports is currently in 16th position. Hot03 from Team Nafgum Kings is currently in 13th position. Eldervo 67 from Team Lunar Motorsports just entered the pits and is currently in 49th position. Craigsu was initially in 16th position, but after exiting the pits, they moved up to 15th position by overtaking Buxizero from Team Quark Express. Back to the action. Let's see how the race unfolds from here. Right now, the current leader is Graintrade Owl, who just entered the pits in 2nd position. Team Newton Laws of Motion's driver, Okyoki 3, has just exited the pits and is now in 29th place. Meanwhile, My Speeder is currently in 1st position. Kid Cries from Team Kodual Motorsport is entering the pits in 6th position, and A40 is also entering the pits in 7th position. Clutch Decals said, "What was the command to see the weekly stats?" Hey Clutch Decals. To see the weekly stats, just type !leaderboard in chat and you'll get all the juicy details. Who knows, you might even find yourself at the top of the leaderboard. Keep racing and enjoying the adrenaline-filled action. Amazonio Primo 123 just completed their pit stop and managed to come out in 6th place. Neoid followed suit and exited the pits in 14th place. Zonios also made a pit stop, coming out in 11th place, while Tin Racing joined in the action, exiting the pits in 12th place. Neoid had a pit stop as well and re-entered the race in 16th place. Lastly, R40 completed their pit stop and returned to the track in 18th place. Stay tuned folks, there's still plenty of racing left. Thank you so much, Buxizero, for the 100 bits. I really appreciate your support and enthusiasm. You rock! Let's keep cheering on these AI drivers and see who takes the lead next. Thank you so much, Joyman00 and Bucksizero, for the awesome cheer with 100 bits each. Your support means the world to me. Let's keep this race going and see where these AI-controlled cars take us. It's like watching the future of racing unfold right before our eyes. Bucksizero from Team Quark Express just exited the pits and is now in position 49. Moving on, Osmaniusin20 is currently in 9th place, with Twix 560 from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports right behind them in 7th place. In terms of close battles, Osmaniusin20 is currently 0.3 seconds ahead of Purell from Team Codual Motorsport in position 10, while Twix 560 is trailing Amazonio Primo 123 in 6th place by just 0.4 seconds. And to top it off, Osmaniusin20 is still maintaining their lead over Purell from Team Codual Motorsport by 0.1 seconds. Thank you so much, Joyman00, Sabine27, and Lacroix1980 for the bits. I really appreciate your support and enthusiasm for the AI racing action. Let's keep cheering on those AI drivers and see who takes home the trophy. Hey there, 1441 Elkson. Thanks so much for following the channel and joining us here today. I'm Amy, and we're about to witness some incredible AI racing action in this simulator. Buckle up and let's enjoy the ride together. Osmaniusin20 is currently in 9th place driving a Red Bull car. They are 0.3 seconds ahead of Purell from Team Codual Motorsport in 10th position. Purell is 0.4 seconds behind Osmaniusin20. In 8th position, we have WAC, who is 0.4 seconds behind Twix 560 from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports, who is currently in 7th place. Keep watching to see if the positions change as the race progresses. Hey Joyman00. Thank you so much for the generous 1000 bits. You rock, my friend. Let's keep the energy up and cheer on these amazing AI-driven racing cars together. Vroom vroom. Grand Commodore said, 12. Wow, it seems like you're in the 12th position. Keep pushing and you might be able to climb up the leaderboard. Good luck out there on the track. Osmaniusin20 is currently in 9th position, just 0.3 seconds ahead of Purell from Team Codual Motorsport in 10th position. Wipe is in 8th place, trailing by 0.2 seconds behind Twix 560 from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports in 7th place. Alap0C is currently in 13th position. Zonios is in 11th place, with a gap of 0.4 seconds behind Osmaniusin20 in 10th position. Wipe is still in 8th place, now trailing by 0.3 seconds behind Twix 560 from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports in 7th position. Amy, hey there, racers and racing enthusiasts. I want to give a massive shout out to Lacroix1980 for subscribing to the channel at Tier 1. Thank you so much for your support, my friend. Your subscription helps keep the stream running and brings the excitement of AI-controlled racing cars right to your screens. Let's dive into the action and see what kind of incredible races these artificial intelligence drivers have in store for us today. Buckle up and enjoy the show. Hey. Thank you so much to Silver Gaming and Joyman00 for the bits, you seriously rock. You guys are keeping the hype train going strong, and I couldn't appreciate it more. Let's see how these AI drivers handle the next race, shall we? Buckle up, everyone. Hey everyone, thank you so much for the bits. I appreciate your support and enthusiasm. Let's keep cheering on these AI racing cars and see who comes out on top. Remember, it's all in good fun, so let's keep it light-hearted and enjoy the race together. Neo Texan from Team Navcom Kings is currently in 32nd position, while Alap 0C just exited the pits and is now in 15th position. Grand Pramadeira from Team Wall Checkers is entering the pits in 40th position, and Grains Radao is currently leading the race and is entering the pits as well. And Joyman00 from Team Uno Motorsports is also entering the pits, currently in 43rd position. That's the update so far. Let's see how the rest of the race unfolds. Thank you so much, Joyman00, for the 100 bits. You're awesome. Let's give a virtual round of applause for Joyman00 for their support. Appreciate it, buddy. Keep the cheers coming, and let's see these AI racing cars in action. Thank you so much, Joyman00, for the 100 bits. Your support means the world to me. Let's keep cheering on these AI drivers and see who comes out on top. Slavshan said, any W predictions, guys? Well, it's still a long race ahead and anything can happen. Many drivers are showing impressive performance, so it's hard to say who will come out on top. Let's buckle up and enjoy the thrilling competition until the checkered flag. We just witnessed several cars exiting the pits in quick succession. Amin-san from Team Navcom Kings is exiting in position 39, followed by Neo Texan from the same team in position 31. Degus from Team That's What's Up is also making his way back onto the track, now in position 33. Valère from Team Quark Express is rejoining the race in position 40, and Clutch Decals from Team Church of Forced Induction is exiting the pits in position 34. Lastly, Electric Mary from Team Quark Express is back on the track in position 41. Stay tuned as we continue to follow this intense AI racing action. Thank you so much, Joyman00, for the 100 bits. I appreciate your support, and I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Slavshan said, where have you been this entire evening? Hey there. We've been right here, following the intense racing action on the Road Atlanta GP track. It's been quite a thrilling evening with all these talented drivers battling it out lap after lap. The competition has been amazing. How about you? Have you enjoyed watching the races so far? We're currently in the middle of the race and things are heating up. Currently, Chartier from Team Purple Unicorn is in position 17, trailing behind Eldavo 67 from Team Uno Motorsports by 0.3 seconds. Meanwhile, Osmaniusin 20 is in position 11, just 0.4 seconds behind Twix 560 from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports in position 10. The competition is intense, and it will be fascinating to see how these positions change as the race progresses. Stay tuned. Here's a quick recap of what's been happening in the race so far. Currently, Churchill from Team Purple Unicorn is in position 17 with a best lap time of 1:04.145. They are 1.128 seconds off the fastest lap. Osmanison 20 is currently in position 11 and is trailing behind Twix 560 from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports, who is in position 10 by 0.5 seconds. Zonios is currently in position 9, and they are 0.3 seconds behind Tin Racing, who holds position 8. Lastly, Street Zero Nebeard from Team Church of Forced Induction has entered the pits while in position 49. Grand Madeira said, 19. Is this a Q record at R Racing? Wow, congratulations on being in the top 19. That's an impressive achievement. Keep up the great racing, and who knows, you might even set a new record at AI Racing TV. Best of luck out there on the track. Far in this race, we've seen some interesting pit strategies play out. Currently, Assetto Kids has just exited the pits and is now in 6th position. Craig Sue is now in 5th position after a pass. Both Osmanison 20 and Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports have entered the pits, with Osmanison 20 currently in 12th position and Shahashi in 14th. Luke Runs has also made a pit stop and is now in 9th position. Stay tuned as the race continues to unfold. Oh wow! Thank you so much, Joyman00, for the generous 2,500 bits. I truly appreciate your support. Let's keep the cheering going as we watch these amazing R-driven racing cars tear up the track. Who's ready for some intense racing action? Let's do this. Amazonio Primo 123 just came out of the pits and is currently in 9th position, while Twix 560 from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports is now in 11th place. Zonios is holding onto the 10th position, and Twix 560 just exited the pits in 11th place as well. Furthermore, a lap 0C has now left the pits, finding themselves in 13th place. Lastly, Neib is currently in 6th position, with their best lap being a 1:0.162, just 1.145 seconds off the fastest lap. Remember, we still have quite a few laps to go, so anything can happen. We just witnessed a 40, Silver Gaming, and Buckseyes Row entering the pits. Currently, Tin Racing is in 8th position after exiting the pits, while Neib is in 5th place and is trailing Luke Runs in 4th place by just 0.4 seconds. Exciting stuff happening on the track. Let's see how the rest of the race unfolds. Buckseyes Row from Team Quark Express just exited the pits in position 39. Meanwhile, Odell is currently entering the pits in position 43. Wyke was holding the 2nd position but has now entered the pits. Joyman00 from Team Lunar Motorsports is also entering the pits in position 44, followed by Hugged03 from Team Nafgum Kings in position 45. That's the quick recap for now. Stay tuned for more action on the track. Hey everyone, thanks to Joyman00 for cheering 100 bits. You rock, my friend. Let's keep the good vibes going and enjoy this thrilling AI racing action together. Who's excited to see what these AI drivers can do? I sure am. Let's get this race started. Cedric from Team Newton Laws of Motion is currently in 19th position. Neo Texan from Team Nafgum Kings is entering the pits and currently in 25th position. Valère from Team Quark Express just exited the pits and is now in 41st position. Degus from Team That's What's Up is entering the pits and currently in 26th position. Twix 560 from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports is currently in 10th position. Kid Cries from Team Coduo Motorsport is entering the pits and maintaining their 18th position. Alrighty folks, let's give a big shout out to Joyman00 for cheering 100 bits not once, but twice. Thank you so much for your support, Joyman00. You rock! Let's keep the fun going and see what these R-driven racing cars have in store for us next. As we just witnessed, Manema Speeder and Lacroix from Team Blast both exited the pits in positions 33 and 39 respectively. On the other hand, Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports is currently holding onto the 11th position, trailing behind Twix 560 from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports, who is currently in 10th place. Meanwhile, Zonios is making his way into the pits, currently sitting in 26th position. The race is really heating up, and it'll be interesting to see how the rest of the competition unfolds. Let's stay tuned. Here's a quick recap of what just happened on the track. We have Zonios exiting the pits and currently sitting in position 27. Laserlost from Team Codual Motorsport is trying to catch up to Bobardo from Team Blast, who is currently in position 19. ST0 Nebeard from Team Church of Forced Induction just entered the pits but has now exited and remains in position 49. Twix 560 from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports is in 10th place, with just a 0.3 second gap behind Tin Racing in 9th. And finally, Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports is closely following Twix 560 in position 11. It's definitely getting intense out there. Wow, thank you so much, Joyman00, for the 100 bits. You're absolutely amazing. Let's keep the positive vibes going and continue cheering on these incredible R-driven racing cars. Debu said, Amy, why did the race car driver cross the road? Well, maybe the race car driver crossed the road to see what was on the other side. Or perhaps they were just trying to find a shorter route back to the pits. Racing drivers can be quite adventurous, even off the track. Chartier from Team Purple Unicorn is currently in 15th position. Gary 710 from Team 420 has just entered the pits and is currently in 18th position. Red Panama is currently in 29th position. Bobardo from Team Blast has also entered the pits and is currently in 19th position. Laserlost from Team Codual Motorsport has just entered the pits as well and is in 20th position. Lastly, Quickar04 is currently in first place. We have Twix 560 from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports holding onto position 8, while Bobardo from Team Blast just exited the pits and is now in position 24. Meanwhile, Chartier from Team Purple Unicorn is entering the pits in position 23, and we have Redpan 123 entering the pits in position 12. Currently, Osmaniusin 20 is doing a great job in 8th place. Stay tuned to see how the rest of the race unfolds. We've seen some interesting developments in the race so far. Chartier from Team Purple Unicorn has just exited the pits and is in 25th position. Meanwhile, Redpan 123 has also left the pits and is currently in 15th position. Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports is currently putting pressure on Twix 560 from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports in the battle for 9th place. Tin Racing, who was previously in 5th position, is now entering the pits. Degus from That's What's Up team is trailing just behind Red Panama in 29th position. Lastly, Tin Racing is currently holding onto the 7th position. Stay tuned for more exciting moments in the race. Here's a quick recap of what just happened on the track. Valère from Team Quark Express entered the pits in position 40, while R40 is currently holding position 5. Slavshan from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports just exited the pits and is now in position 33. Lacroix from Team Blast is currently in position 39. Joyman00 from Team Lunar Motorsports also entered the pits and is currently in position 44, along with Hugged03 from Team Nafgum Kings, who entered the pits as well and is currently in the last position, 45. Stay tuned to see how this all unfolds. We've just witnessed a flurry of activity in the pits. Valère from Team Quark Express has just exited the pits in the 42nd position. Meanwhile, Red Panama is entering the pits in the 28th position. Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports is currently holding the 8th position. Sile87 from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports is heading into the pits in the 38th position. Amin-san from Team Nafgum Kings has just exited the pits and is now in the 36th position. Lastly, Neo Texan from Team Nafgum Kings is also coming out of the pits and currently sits in 27th place. Keep your eyes peeled for what happens next on. Just to recap what's been happening in this race so far, we've seen some interesting pit stops from a few drivers. Odile has just exited the pits and is currently in position 40. Osmaniusin 20 has been performing well and is currently in a strong 6th position. Sabine 27 from Team Blast has also made a pit stop and is now in position 46. Smurf 20 from Team for 20 has followed suit and is now in position 47. And finally, Jump073 is holding his ground in 15th position. Stay tuned as this race continues to unfold. Joyman00 said, at AI Racing TV Pit Garage is random. Hey there, Joyman00. Great question. The pit garage allocation is actually randomized for each race to keep things fair and exciting. So, every driver has an equal chance of getting a prime pit location. It adds a little bit of unpredictability to the race strategy and makes things more interesting. Happy racing! Just to recap the current happenings on the track, Kid Cries from Team Codual Motorsport has just exited the pits and is in position 22. Twix 560 from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports is holding strong in position 7. ST0 Nebeard from Team Church of Forced Induction has also exited the pits but is currently back in position 48. Luke Runs, who was previously in second place, is now entering the pits while still holding onto position 2. And finally, Hogged03 from Team Navgum Kings is currently in position 44. Stay tuned for more thrilling AI racing action. Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports has dropped down to 11th place, while Quickhow04 is currently leading the race. Sidriq from Team Newton Laws of Motion has made a pit stop and is currently in 18th position. Laserlosed from Team Codual Motorsport is in 16th place, and Gary710 from Team for 20 has also entered the pits and remains in 19th position. Meanwhile, Quickhow04 has completed their pit stop and is back in the race, still holding onto the first position. Stay tuned as the race continues to unfold. Let's do a quick recap of what just happened on the track. Okyoki3 from Team Newton Laws of Motion just exited the pits in position 17. Lap 0C is currently in 8th place. Amazonio Primo 123 also just came out of the pits and is now in 6th position. Laserlosed from Team Codual Motorsport is exiting the pits in position 21. Chartier from Team Purple Unicorn is entering the pits in position 24, and Twix 560 from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports just left the pits and is now in 7th place. Stay tuned for more updates.
Down. Yeah, stop being late now. Say, copy.
Let's do a quick recap of what just happened in the race. Redpan123 lost position 14 to Jump073, putting Jump073 at 14th place. Osmanusin20 is holding strong at 8th position, while R40 follows closely behind in 9th. Tin Racing is heading into the pits, currently occupying the 5th position. Meanwhile, Silver Gaming from Team Lunar Motorsports is also making a pit stop, currently sitting at 32nd place. Tin Racing, after their pit stop, is now in 6th position. Stay tuned for more action on the track. Let's do a quick recap of the recent events on the racing circuit. First up, we had Silver Gaming from Team Lunar Motorsports exiting the pits and currently sitting in position 33. Moving on to the race, we have R40 who is currently in 8th position and just 0.4 seconds behind Osmanusin20 in 7th place. Meanwhile, Slavshan from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports entered the pits and is currently occupying the 26th position. However, Slavshan quickly exited the pits and is now in 29th position. Lastly, Osmanusin20 is putting pressure on Twix 560 from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports, trailing by only 0.3 seconds in their battle for 6th. Duvdad from Team Newton Laws of Motion just exited the pits and is now in position 23. Meanwhile, Buxizro from Team Quark Express is entering the pits and currently in 36th. Wagp has just left the pits and is now in position 14. R40 is currently 15th on the track. Red Panama is entering the pits and currently sitting in 27th. And Resulti Adhar from Team Quark Express is also entering the pits currently in 28th. Stay tuned as the race continues. Here's a quick recap of what just happened on the track. Grand Madeira from Team World Checkers is exiting the pits in 42nd position, while Clutch Decals from Team Church of Forced Induction is exiting the pits in 35th position. Valère from Team Quark Express is also exiting the pits in 43rd position. Currently, Osmaniusin 20 is holding strong in 7th place. Meanwhile, Hugged 03 from Team Navgum Kings is entering the pits in 40th position, where they currently are. Finally, Alap 0C is currently in 10th position. Stay tuned for more exciting updates as the race continues. Degus from Team That's What's Up has just entered the pits in 30th position. Niaib is currently sitting in 5th place, while Lacroix from Team Blast and Odil are both entering the pits, currently in 37th and 38th positions respectively. Niaib has successfully exited the pits and is still holding onto their 5th position. Lastly, Osmaniusin 20 is currently in 12th place. Stay tuned for more thrilling moments. Let's do a quick recap of what just happened. Luke Rons entered the pits in 2nd position, while Odil just finished his pit stop and rejoined the race in 39th position. Degus from Team That's What's Up also finished his pit stop and is now in 33rd position. Laserlost from Team Codual Motorsport is currently sitting in 21st position. And finally, Jump 073 just came out of the pits and is now in 13th position. Luke Rons is still holding strong in 2nd position. Stay tuned to see how this race unfolds. Inbram Flake from Team Church of Forced Induction just exited the pits in position 31, while Zonios is currently entering the pits in position 22. Assetto Kids is doing well, sitting in 10th place. Shaashi from Team Uno Motorsports just came out of the pits and is now in 9th position. Assetto Kids also just completed their pit stop and is now in 11th place. And Quickhow 04 is still holding strong in 1st place. Let's see how the rest of this race unfolds. Minami Speeter just came out of the pits and is now in 33rd position. Okyoki 3 from Team Newton Laws of Motion is ahead of Gary 710 from Team for 20 by 0.3 seconds in positions 15 and 16 respectively. Amazonio Primo 123 is currently entering the pits and is in 3rd position. Perau from Team Codual Motorsport just left the pits and is now in 26th position. Twix 560 from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports is currently in 5th position. And lastly, Bobardo from Team Blast is now entering the pits and is in 21st position. Duff Dad from Team Newton Laws of Motion is currently 19th on the track. Grains Radowel just entered the pits, currently in position 49. Alap 0C also entered the pits, maintaining their position at 4th place. Gary 710 from Team for 20 is holding strong at 15th place. Okyoki 3 from Team Newton Laws of Motion just exited the pits, now in 14th place. And finally, Tin Racing is entering the pits, maintaining their position at 5th place. Stay tuned for more updates. We've just seen some action in the race. Lap 0C and Tin Racing both exited the pits, with a Lap 0C in 7th position and Tin Racing in 8th. Silver Gaming from Team Lunar Motorsports also left the pits and is now in 31st position. Red Pan 123 has also left the pits and is now in 12th place. Slavshan from Team Boat Bucket Motorsports is currently entering the pits in 24th position. Lastly, Red Pan 123 lost 11th place to Junk 073. Stay tuned for more updates as the race progresses. WAG is currently in 10th place, trailing behind Assetto Kids in 9th by just 0.2 seconds. We also have Slavshan from Team Boat Bucket Motorsports exiting the pits and Duff Dad from Team Newton Laws of Motion entering the pits, both in position 19. In the meantime, Assetto Kids is currently holding onto 9th place, with a gap of 0.2 seconds behind Tin Racing in 8th place. Lastly, Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports is in 6th place, just 0.3 seconds behind Twix 560 from Team Boat Bucket Motorsports in 5th. Stay tuned for more updates. Rizaldi Adhar from Team Quark Express just entered and exited the pits, currently in position 27. Meanwhile, Assetto Kids is in 9th place and is closing in on Tin Racing in 8th position, with a gap of 0.4 seconds. Assetto Kids was 14.3 seconds faster than Tin Racing in the last lap. Clutch Decals from Team Church of Forced Induction also entered the pits and is currently in 34th place. Lastly, Red Panama just exited the pits and is now in position 28. Stay tuned to see how the race develops. Buxizero from Team Quark Express just entered the pits in position 32. R40 was in position 12 but is now currently in 13th place. Sile 87 from Team Boat Bucket Motorsports just finished his pit stop and is now in position 36. Tin Racing is hanging on to 9th place. R40 just made his pit stop and is now in 15th position. The race is heating up, let's see what happens next. We just witnessed some intense pit stop action here at the racing simulator. Joyman 00 from Team Lunar Motorsports and ST0 Nebeard from Team Church of Forced Induction have both made their way out of the pits, while Buxizero from Team Quark Express is closely following. Meanwhile, Smurf20 from Team for 20 is holding his position firmly. And a big move from Luke Runs from Team Name, who was in 2nd place, has just entered the pits. It's getting really exciting here, folks. Stay tuned for more thrilling moments on the track. Thank you so much MaxPower77 for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate your support, and I'm excited to have you here with us. Buckle up, because we're about to witness some mind-blowing AI racing action. Let's see how these AI drivers handle the twists and turns of the track. Enjoy the show. Quickau04 is currently leading the race and has just entered the pits. They were in position 1 before pitting. On the other hand, Shahashi from Team Lunar Motorsports was in 8th place but has now exited the pits and is still in position 8. Meanwhile, Plurel from Team Coduo Motorsport has also entered the pits while being in the 24th position. Lastly, Assetto Kids has finished their pit stop and is now in position 10. That's the latest update from the race. thank you so much to Lacroix1980 for subscribing at Tier 1. I really appreciate your support, and I hope you're enjoying the AI racing action. Buckle up and get ready for some intense races ahead. We've just witnessed some exciting pit stops here on the racetrack. Laserlost from Team Kodor Motorsport has exited the pits and is now in position 19. Meanwhile, Twix 560 from Team Bolt Bucket Motorsports has also completed their pit stop and has moved up to position 8. Lacroix from Team Blast has also made their way out of the pits but is currently in position 40. However, Twix 560 has lost their 8th position to Redpan 123. Zonios is currently entering the pits in position 23, while Odell has just finished their pit stop and is now in position 41. Stay tuned as we approach the final laps of this intense race. We just witnessed a series of pit stops as the race nears its end. First, we had Okioki 3 from Team Newton Laws of Motion exiting the pits in position 14, followed by Gary 710 from Team 420 in position 15. Then, Silver Gaming from Team Lunar Motorsports entered the pits in position 28. Next, Cedric from Team Newton Laws of Motion successfully exited the pits in position 16. Currently, Wipe is sitting in position 11, while Bobardo from Team Blast is entering the pits in position 18. It's been an intense race so far, and it'll be interesting to see how the final positions shake out. In the race we just watched, Grand Prix Madeira from Team War Checkers finished in position 37. Next up, Cedric from Team Newton Laws of Motion finished in position 16. A lap 0Z came in 4th.